Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
On play action, here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
South.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Go!
They'll come out throwing. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Still on his feet. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Wilson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's working.
Man, it's difficult on the defense.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Round throwing here on 1st. Forced out to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Stroud off the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get 6 more on their early advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, or you can find pay dirt.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds a man right side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 3 now.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. Go.
From the 47. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they get...
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go, Shaq.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the first half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Brought in right side. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Looking hot.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Hits his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cuts it back right. Inside the 25. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Check go.
Throwing it to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 6, 70.
Pass play now. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They are throwing it again. Catch made over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Walker now from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Walker has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. And the kick is good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. Motioning him from the slot right. 1st down, Stroud. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That'll be complete to Ford. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
White, Tony. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10 from the 41. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Texans 28, Steelers 18.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Check, go.
Running left, here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
Go.
Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Stroud throwing here on first. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set, first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he works this one up to the 11-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4. Stroud off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Throwing is Stroud. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun now for Stroud. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
70 Lion. Here we go, set.
They'll try and throw it here. His running back hauls it in deep right. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Whoa. South.
Here's Stroud now. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's a give up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's the kick. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th? Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He's back to throw. Escapes out to the left. They did it. He made the interception. There are cost Mostly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Back to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trail by a field goal.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 by 6. Set. Hook.
It's Walker on the option. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Last thing, 19. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to push it. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. Houston calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. They send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So the Texans come